Their leading scorer, Christian Agnew, the transfer from UTEP, 14 points per game, but the player to watch is Boogie Anderson for Southeastern Louisiana. At the helm for Southeastern Louisiana, David Kiefer in his 4th season, 36-57 record all-time. Enzo with the rebound. Here's Odin, and they're going to call him for an offensive foul.
Yeah, great defensive position that time by the Lions in transition.
Good important part for Jeff Linder's squad.
Yeah, he had an awesome first half in the opener. Coach Ken Louise, assistant coach, thought he might have had a 30-point game had he been able to play. But unfortunately, with cramps, he was not able to kind of get back out there in the second half. But has had a great offseason and looking forward to him taking the next step.
Caldwell gets it to roll down. Nick Caldwell, the junior from Prairieville, Louisiana.
Southeastern looking to get Agnew off some baseline screens, kind of free him up. Definitely their best offensive scorer. And there you see why.
Quick with it to the rim. Christian Agnew, the UTEP transfer, three-point shooting team, 44% from 3 so far through 2 games. And the Pokes will have to do a good job on the perimeter. Here's Brody Roberry working his way inside and puts it in. They didn't start him. They wanted to go small, but no doubt he's their best big man.
He was at prep school, and they are really excited about his future and his ability to score inside.
Went to go on an alley-oop. That didn't work out. Agnew, a 3. Gets it to roll in. Christian Agnew, the senior from Detroit, Michigan.
Here's a replay of the last kind of dribble sidestep from Agnew. Now, he went to UTEP last year.
Have to watch out for him if you're a Wyoming Cowboy.
Yeah, the thing Southeastern's doing right now, they're just a more aggressive team. Boogie with the boogie in the paint. I love to see it, number 11. That their shoot-around, when the big fella, number 15, is in, they're going to look to try to go more zone so he doesn't have to defend in ball screens.
Oh, what a block. Roberry got in there. Pieces, step back, got it to go. 4 for their last 4, and the Lions are up 14-6. Scored by the Lions.
See Coach Linder upset with Wenzel a little bit. He went under the ball screen. You want to make sure the team that shoots it as well as they do, you don't go under.
Boogie Anderson.
He used to dance so much as a kid, that's how the name just stuck. Here you see him dancing in the paint with his floater. Nice little move right there. They forced them into 20 turnovers. They had 11 steals in that contest. Look for them to do more of that because that ignites their transition, ignites their break, let them get some easy baskets.
That's Mehdi Pieces for 3.
Talking about his brother Mehdi, said if they took a look at him and liked him, he would come to Southeastern, and sure enough, they looked at him. He was a good enough player, and he got both of them.
How about that? All alone, Houston throwing it down. Dante Houston, and the Lions take the lead.
From UTRGV.
Kyman misses the 3, Houston the rebound. They think he's their best rebounder when he's engaged, and a 3 coming from Alec Water, the Austin Peay transfer.
There's going to be a significant amount of talent on the floor because you have in this game guys that transfer from all different kinds of places in Division I and have seen these lights and played in these big gyms and these venues. So it's much different now with the transfer portal than it used to be.
10 on the shot clock. Here's Houston spinning. And a tough shot, a one-handed shot from Houston. He puts it in.
They're a little bit upset with him. He wasn't a part of that rebound bunch, and that's a big thing for this group is he wants to make sure they're doing the toughness and gritty plays.
Agnew out to the big man, Roberry, yes.
Showing the range, big fella. I see you out there, 15. With the extra effort play, the freshman came in and sacrificed his body and was able to save it.
Woo! Mehdi Pieces for 3. The Missouri State West Plains Community College transfer, and then a travel on the other end.
Great call right there. Drug his feet just a little bit as he... Let's look to see what both teams do out of the timeout, looking to execute.
Pieces just hit a 3 a moment ago. He goes down to Houston, who loves to bang down low, cradles it. Beautiful move, Dante Houston.
Dante Houston, high-level talent representing Texas. Distract the help with shooters.
Kyman, too strong. Pieces the rebound.
2-3 zone, still successful for Southeastern.
Strange, their best three-point shooter, puts it in for three.
Great extra pass. You just love the ball moving right now from Southeastern.
Last season, he's knocked down, lethal. Reynolds lost it as he went up, stolen.
A big basket. He shot the ball well, and this zone is keeping Wyoming out of the paint. It's forcing them to have to take those threes. And big part of this game is going to be the three-point line for both teams, it looks like.
They're shooting 41%. Wyoming is from three, 46 for Southeastern Louisiana. Houston against the freshman. And Houston again with the hook shot.
Yep, two Texas boys going at it.
They're not affected by the altitude. We'll see in the second half if that changes.
By Anderson to get that block.
That pass stolen by Houston. Really controlled most of this game. They were up 8 to start early. Wyoming made a little comeback, and three-point shooting has been a key in this game.
Yeah, and they've led 13-58 in this game. So they've led majority of the first half. You saw Maldo there getting a post up. Need to see more of that. They only had 4 points in the paint in the first half. 10 threes, but need to see a little more paint touch from Wyoming.
Boogie with the boogie floater.
Yes. Him and Maldonado both.
Wenzel trying to keep it alive. Agnew on the break. Agnew sidestepping, throwing it up, and he got fouled. And the crowd didn't like that call.
Yeah, wow, they're trying to make the basket. You almost have to kind of be crafty enough, which normally we see from Maldo, where you can initiate a little bit of contact and try to go for who they are and what they do.
Christian Agnew, UTEP transfer, 2 seasons there. Started his career at North Alabama.
Would like to see him be more aggressive to get to the paint. They love his vision and his ability to create plays.
Caldwell, beautiful move, spinning inside. Nick Caldwell. Draft process, took 3 NBA workouts at the wing position. Played point guard last year. They told him to be more consistent with shooting and less turnovers as Boogie gets it going again.
Yeah, you love that about all this team. I mean, you look at, again, Jeremiah willing to play whatever position he needs to, play a little, play a lot, defend whoever. Same with Maldo, same with really the whole makeup of this team. That's what makes this team what they are.
Beautiful move from Christian Agnew, up and under, count it, plus a foul.
You know, just an explosive, dynamic player, drives baseline, able to get the hoop and the harm with the reverse, and gives a little bit of a flex at the end, as you can see in the replay. Not lacking enthusiasm. They came here not just to play, but they came here to find a way to win.
Earlier in this game, we saw him take a couple bad shots, tough fadeaways. Early here in the second half, maybe later in the first half, he's gone right to the rim. And has come back in for the Lions. Kenny Foster has checked in for the first time today for Wyoming. Here's Caldwell underneath.
That's a bounce that you wish you could have back in the second half.
A 1-point lead for Wyoming. Pieces, 3, got it to go. A big shot for Sammy Pieces. And the lead goes back to the Lions.
It's really just about unfinished business. He said, my mindset throughout my entire college career and why I didn't transfer was because I wanted to bring a championship back to Wyoming. He said, doing as bad as I did in the tournament, I think I have a chip on my shoulder this year and definitely something to prove.
Thank you, Bridget. 13 on the shot clock. Big guys banging down low. Foul will go against Thompson.
Check.
A good one here in Laramie. Pieces fouled on the three-pointer by Foster. Three free throws coming for Pieces.
Looking at the replay here, doesn't get screened. Looked like a clean block. Looked like it was off ball, but the way his body kind of, he sold it again. Coach Linder asking for a flop, thinking that it was a flop. Kind of a package deal, and younger brother on the road at Colorado State. Kind of a fearless group of duo number 0 and number 10. kind of doing the dirty work, you're good. When you're thinking about your offense, not quite as good.
Maldonado couldn't bank it home. There's Houston on the glass.
Coach Leonard not particularly happy with that last shot from Maldo. Still wants him to, I mean, again, we talk about a guy who was a first-team all-conference last year, preseason first team. He should have a huge imprint on this game, and they're going to him.
Wow, big shot. Agnew again. He's locked in for three. Well, here tonight, they haven't gone away. They're aggressive.
It's very aggressive. They've been that way all game. Boogie Ellis has set the tone. Boogie Anderson has set the tone along with Christian Agnew. Really just, again, just very confident group, done a good job on the defensive end, but here you see him making all these scrappy plays and shot the ball well from three as well. And they're a dangerous ball club, up 6 with 7:41 to go.
South Reynolds the rebound. The Pokes are on the break. Ogbonk Polo, no. Ball goes in and out. Don't really know who shot that. Kind of deflected in and out.
A little bit of it, everybody right there. Yeah, those fast break opportunities, you really want to be able to capitalize and be able to get a free throw or a bucket. Kind of an awkward in-between shot there. Hasn't been the greatest shot selection from Wyoming here recently.
Oh, big shot, Dante Houston. And a 9-point lead for the Lions.
Southeast Louisiana is revving up. As you can see, the wide open three.
Woo! The energy from Dante Houston.
He's had an outstanding game. Again, got to be biased to my Texas guys. And my biggest thing for Wyoming is executing on the offensive end when you have those looks.
And you were saying during the break, you really don't have a problem with Wyoming's defense right now. It's their offense that's plagued them in this game.
Yeah, the turnovers and a little bit of the shot selection, again, just finding that flow. And
woo! Roger McFarland for three. Not even close.
At 56 right now with 4 to go. Here's the replay of just sizing it up. Just kind of, again, when you're playing free and you're confident and you're leading by 7, you can take those kind of shots.
Over. And Agnew breaks it quickly.
Both teams
gets
in
by.
a bonus.
Alley-oop. Oh! Up high for Houston. And the Lions are all over the Pokes here in Laramie.
Playing fast, playing aggressive, just like Coach Kiefer said from the very beginning. And Wyoming continued to just stay cold.
In under 4 minutes to go. The alley-oop. And it's now an 11-point lead for Southeastern Louisiana. Dante Houston has brought the energy. And look at how much time the Lions have led for.
29 minutes and 7 seconds. I mean, only 2.5 minutes of the game as Wyoming led. And again, Coach Kiefer talked about they wanted to come out and play aggressive and play fast from the beginning and set the tone. And not only have they set the tone, but they've kept it. We talked about that in the open trap.
Well, last time they pressed, Agnew broke it, threw an alley-oop to Houston. This time he breaks it again, goes right to the rim, skipping a SLU for 2. Christian Agnew. How do you do?
See if you can find a way to get another missed shot. Southeast are going to take the entire clock and try to see if they can get a bucket at the end. Big to secure this rebound, as big as anything.
McFarland, corner 3. Oh! As the shot clock expires, McFarland from downtown.
Such a big-time play by Boogie Anderson. Back-to-back threes. Boogie Anderson gets to the paint, knows his man is open, finds him in the corner with 1 on the clock. Southeastern bench going crazy.
Out. He was their leading scorer today. Anderson gets it in, and there is the foul.
The big 3 in the corner, the possession before.
Hits the first. That makes it a 3-point game. This one will make it a 2-possession game. Still a lot of time left. 23 seconds.
Yeah, he's played a good game here today. Made a huge 3. 2 of 2 from 3. First free throw he's made. 7 points, 10 rebounds.
He makes it. 2-possession game. No timeouts for either teams. Here comes Anderson. 20 seconds.
Definitely got to go.
Reynolds firing three, short. Maldonado put back, no. Anderson offensive rebound. Okpongbolo, no. Wyoming still has it. Okpongbolo again, no. Wenzel on the offensive glass, out of bounds. Lions ball with 1.7 on the clock.
Yeah, all the scrap and claw has been there. The one thing that has not been here tonight for Wyoming, they just have not been able to make shots. Have not been able to finish. Gotten the looks, just have not, for whatever reason, been able to finish it out. And Southeastern with a major upset here today. A team that's picked second in the Mountain West. A team that's picked fourth in the Southland. Outstanding win for David Kiefer and his ball club. Coach of the year last year, won 19 games with Southeastern. This is a humongous win for this ball club. So you got to tip your hat to them. And Wyoming talked about having to find the rhythm. They were unfortunately not able to find their rhythm tonight. And
let's meet our player of the game, presented by Union Wireless, Christian Agnew. Again, he fouled out, but he led his team 15 points, 5 of 9 from the field. And let's go down to Bridget Howard. Bridget.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Southeastern Louisiana head coach David Kiefer. Coach, this was a huge win on the road for your group. You're able to weather that Cowboys storm. How were you able to do it down the stretch?
I think we just had poise. We had poise throughout the end of the game. You know, 2 nights ago at Colorado State, we didn't run good offense towards the end of the game. We had a tie game with 4 minutes left, and we didn't run good offense. They scored on 11 of the last 12 possessions, and our guys really put their feet in the sand and really sat down and guarded late, and we ran good offense late.
Dante Houston gets the flagrant foul, then Agnew fouls out. How do you describe the way this depth of your group was able to step up today and continue to manage the tone that you set from the start?
Yeah, it's a next man up mentality. You know, our guys, you know, we don't get caught up in starters and all that. We feel like we got 11 guys that can start, and our guys are really connected and root for each other. So I'm just really proud of them.
How do you grow from this game? What do you take away from this game, and how do you build on it?
We grow by not, you know, we have fun tonight, but we play here in a couple of days. You know, that's a big win for our program, for our team, but we can't be too excited about it. It's a long season, so we got to be ready to practice tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Bridget, thank you very much. Brian Burton, final thoughts on this one. Tough loss for the Pokes.
yeah, the Pokes just never quite got in a rhythm on either end. And again, I think the biggest thing for Southeastern, you just got to give credit. This is what you love about college basketball, that anybody can beat anybody on any given night. Again, I talked about it earlier with the transfer portal. They have some legitimate talent on that basketball team that you can see. And obviously Wyoming does too. But what Wyoming was not able to do, for whatever reason, they shot 31% from the field at home. Which if you shoot 31% on the road, you can almost guarantee you're not going to win. But in any game you shoot 31%, it's hard to win. The other team, Southeast Louisiana, 48% from the field. So the defense wasn't getting it done, neither was the offense, and that's what definitely led to the win for Southeastern.
All right, make sure to tune into the next broadcast. Gonzaga's coming into town Tuesday at 8 p.m. Wyoming will then head to the Virgin Islands as well. For our director, Dennis Trapani, stage manager, Matty Hawk, Tyler Hawk in the truck as well. For Bridget Howard, Brian Burton, my name's Jacob Toby, saying so long and good night from Laramie. The Pokes lose to the Lions.